Hi everybody, I'm at the Trail of Two Forests interpretive site at Mount St. Helens National Volcanic Monument. We're just down the road a little bit from the Ape Cave area in the southwest part of Mount St. Helens. And the trail here is just a short quarter-mile boardwalk. We're going to walk around and see some signs and learn about what it was like when the forest was here and the hot molten lava came through. Here's our map. We're at the star. We're going to go to the Y and head right to make the loop. I took a photo of the sign. I'll read it as we're walking along here. You're about to venture through a land of lava, where images of an ancient forest are captured in stone. You will follow an ancient lava river that spilled down the flanks of Mount St. Helens nearly 2,000 years ago. Along this quarter-mile loop trail, you will travel through both an old forest, now cast in stone, and an emerald forest that has risen from the black basaltic lava. Please help protect the fragile plants and lava features by staying on the boardwalk. Okay, we go off to the right. The tunnel. The glowing flow spilled down the gray flanks of the mountain into gullies and ravines. Air cooled the molten surface, forming an insulating roof of rock above the searing streams of lava. Tunnels like this allowed the lava to flow far into the forested valleys. The eruption subsided and the lava drained from the crusty tunnel. Without support, the cooling roof cracked, slumped, and collapsed. Lava lockdown. Roaring fires and billowing clouds of smoke followed the flow as it transformed the forest. Smoldering trees toppled into the molten river and jammed against others, damming the flow. A lava pool grew behind the dam until small tongues of ropey lava spilled over the charcoal log dam. So what we're seeing here is where trees were standing when the lava flow occurred. There's a small one to the right and this big one here, maybe 3 feet across. And then that little ropey lava. And one other over there. Okay, here's the crawl. So here's a place where you're invited to go down into one of the holes left by the trees. It says, climb down inside and crawl through the cool, dark interior of tree molds. Beneath your knees, feel little ridges of rock created when lava filled the cracks of the charcoal logs. Touch the glazed ceiling where the raging fires remelted lava, smoothing the surface. Feel this ancient flow as you crawl. I think I'll skip the crawl, but I bet it's fun for kids to do. And there's a bench here for parents and grandparents to wait for them. Here we're coming to Rim of Rock. A blazing tree stood in a tide of molten lava. Cooled lava encased the smoldering trunk. The flow then receded, leaving this raised rim of rock around a pillar of charcoal. Time has taken the tree, but we'll have a look and see how deep actually the former tree hole is. Okay, there's the exit for the crawl. Please stay on boardwalk. A tree mold is made. Trees burst into flames as lobes of lava oozed around their trunks. Molten rock cooled as it contacted the trees, entombing their trunks in stone. Fire burned through the trunks, causing the charcoal trees to topple onto the crusty surface of the flow. Slowly, the seasons weathered away the charcoal trunks, leaving the molds of trees. We have another board here. Cushions of life. A carpet of moss now covers the molds of fallen trees. Mosses that thrive on dry, acidic surfaces were among the first to colonize the barren lava. These soil-forming mosses require sunlight and cannot survive in the shade of the returning forest. Moss is a hidden home for many seldom-seen plants and animals. Life on lava has small beginnings. This miniature moss world is the cushion of life for the forest that will follow. A couple guys and a couple kids have shown up since I got here, and they're gonna do the crawl, so I hope they have fun. Oh, we have another board. The forest returns. The lava lies hidden beneath a blanket of moss. Eruptions since the lava flow have covered the barren surface with a thin layer of ash and mud. Wind-blown seeds, dead insects, leaves, and needles helped form soil. Crusty lichens clung to the basaltic lava. Moss emerged from the cracks and crevices. Seedlings arose soon after. Many forests have followed, but few have endured beside this active volcano. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to add a few photos here from my last visit to Mount St. Helens. These are taken from the north side of the mountain from October 2023. Hope you have a great day.